My name's Lavina and I represent the Boomer M, which stands for Boomer Empowerment, and our goal is to bridge the digital divide. Everybody here talks about AI, data analytics, and how there are breakthroughs happening every minute. We're committed to making this information and knowledge accessible to people of all ages and abilities. My question is how we can come together as a community to expand our vision. As a startup, we're offering all that we can, but we're still limited. How we can make this into a global movement so this becomes accessible to people in different countries and different languages, and they can enjoy technology just as much as we do it.
Third question, that of the colleague from the African Bar Association in Slovenia. And let me first acknowledge that the divide or inequalities within societies and among societies is on the rise now. Despite our goals, despite our commitments, and despite our efforts. It has many reasons why the inequalities are rising. Let me just recall one of them, because we usually don't even measure inequalities. When we talk about your countries, the first data we get is the GDP per capita, maybe Human Development Index, maybe export, import data, sovereign debts and so on. None of them is indicating anything on the internal breakdown of the well-being of the society. So, first and foremost, and it does not depend on the artificial intelligence or even digital divide, we have to create a thinking that is more attentive to the inequalities within our societies and among our countries as well. The second the artificial intelligence that is now exponentially growing is roughly in the stage when we discovered that there's a new type of energy that is coming from the matter, from the nucleus. And we started exploring it, and we envisaged that it will be a new age. We called them at that time nuclear age, without still much regulations of what are we going to use the nuclear energy for and what we are not going to use nuclear energy for, what will be the rules of the game. But what we can clearly state that those companies, those countries that now have the capability of the technological jump will have a major advancement and major advantage on the markets. So unless we do something more based on solidarity, today's inequalities within countries and among countries are set to grow. We know that these inequalities cannot grow endlessly without consequences. And we don't want to see those inequalities grow endlessly. Coming directly to your question, which was a kind of digital equality or digital justice, we still are a little bit hesitant. Where is the place to make a deal? It might be that we need to create an organization. But as long as we don't have it, the negotiations about how to address the digital divide and the digital access is here in the General Assembly. And one of the 16 negotiating processes that we are conducting now with member states, among member states, is a so-called digital compact. It is part of the big package that will hopefully come to fruition by September 2024, when we try to address the issues of the access to internet, the fair share of each and everybody to give equal chances, addressing the major challenges what we see now of the artificial intelligence, and addressing some issues that might be of our help, how to harness the artificial intelligence. So by September 2024, hopefully, we shall have a global compact among 193 countries. So this was a good news. Let me share with you my concern. The digital revolution, particularly the artificial intelligence, is developing much faster than our negotiations. So I'm afraid that if by September 2024 we can iron out a good deal of closing the digital gap, we shall be able to answering the questions that were pertinent 3 years ago. But we might not be including those questions that are going to change our lives profoundly in 12 months' time from now. So my plea to all those in the civil society who can help member states negotiating the digital compact, bring your knowledge. Help member states and their negotiators to integrate the relevant aspects and information concerning the development of the artificial intelligence. Because we all agree that the AI should serve the well-being of the people. If we can make sure that that aspect of the AI is unfolded and any potential risk factors stemming from the AI could be contained, that would be a good job by September 2024. Thank you.
Thank you.